Hey y'all, and welcome back to your next installment of Wizard City, brought to you by your friendly wizard girl, 101. Now, we just got done talking to Seer Nightchant, who has instructed us to go talk to Harold Argleston in the Wizard City Library. For the purpose of this video, we are just going to do the little tasks on the main quest line in between Unicorn Way and Cyclops Lane. So here we go. Would help if I followed the arrow, huh?
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Alistair? I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once.
Should we have started there?
Before you go, allow me to reward treasure cards.
Oops, sorry guys.
Spells of various schools. You can purchase treasure
He's giving us a treasure card for our bravery.
Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab and are placed into the sideboard of your deck.
I will show you how to utilize and equip your treasure cards before going into Cyclops Lane and how to use them during the first battle.
During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure. Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once, so use them wisely.
Just like an owl. Right, so now we're headed over to Professor or Headmaster Ambrose.
Oh, good, you're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, malice there. Of course. But why?
I love how his
Rattlebones
crystal
was
ball
searching the
has
Unicorn Way
images.
archive for this tome.
Never
Let me
noticed
see what
that
it is.
before. Pretty cool.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this.
You do that.
While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open. Many people throughout the spiral will contact you through tooltips to announce new features, events, or spell quests.
I suggest when your teacher pops up on the side like that, says that they have a new spell for you to learn, that as soon as you can, save your spot and jump over to retrieve your new spell.
If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Alright, so let's go talk to Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood. Very quickly though, I want to show you this new card that I got. That symbol that has the bullseye, looks like a target. That is to help build up your accuracy. So what the spell is designed to do, you cast it on yourself and it gives you 25% better accuracy when you go to cast your next spell of that school. And at the beginning you're going to fizzle like crazy, so it's always good to have something like that. Now here is Mr. Lincoln and all of the teachers employed here at Ravenwood. I do suggest listening closely to what each of them has to say. They give a brief description of what spells you can look forward to and your purpose in playing the game. So if you ever decide that you want to try the game with a different wizard, these guys will give you a good idea of what their spells can do.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have
Hey,
some quick
Mr. Lincoln.
paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here.
Why do you need a lock of my
Are
hair?
you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Interesting questions.
Welcome! I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders. Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurges of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Fireballs and flowers. Fresh magic, that.
All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so... But I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time. So, you're enrolling in the Storm School. Cracking good decision-making. That will serve you well. I'll take you to our classroom.
But let's go see what our professor has to say.
Welcome to the School of Storm, young wizard. I, Holston Baelstrom, am proud to act as your guide and trainer of new spells. Check back regularly to see what I have for you. And as your level of tempestuous tenacity increases, I'll summon you to learn special spells. There's but one spell for you to learn now, Lightning Bats. Train the spell, then report back to Registrar Lincoln.
Thank you,
You're
Professor.
already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than one pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn. Or cast a 0-pip spell to build up your pip supply.
I'll explain all this in the next battle, too. So we're going to go ahead and click train, and yes, add it to your spellbook. As long as there is room in your spellbook, these spells will automatically go into your deck. So you can see I still have space for probably 2 more spells that I have to learn. But the lightning bats automatically went in. So let's go back and talk to Mr. Lincoln again.
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free. But to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here. And this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Now, if you want to spend your training spells and you're not a life student, I would suggest to spend them on life spells as far as you can go, at least until you get the Satyr, who I believe heals you up to 840. After that, save your spell or save your training points because you'll definitely want them when you get into Celestia and can start training at the Sun and Moon schools. But let's go talk to Professor Ambrose in the Commons. I keep saying Professor, he's Headmaster.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets. Our former allies have turned against us. Malistaire must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance.
Once again, the fate of the world put onto a student.
Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malistaire's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spell book yet, click on the book in the bottom right of it. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Now, I do suggest, just to get maybe familiar with Wizard City, that you take Abby up on her tour. You don't necessarily have to follow her. You will eventually hit all the spots that she's talking about and complete the quest that way. So that's how we're going to do it.
Oh, wow! You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives? You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here. Follow me outside.
I personally don't do any of the electives, but if you get tired of doing the main quest, please feel free to check them out on your own time.
To have it point to this quest's goal, press Q, then select the City Tour quest. Once this quest is complete, the arrow will point to the main quest again.
This is the Commons, a gathering place for wizards of all schools and skill levels. It's also where you learn to, wait for it, fish! I know! We can fish here! With magic! Just talk to old Lucky Hookline to learn all about it.
Ah, that's right. Fishing's a great way to find unique items. You can even get aquariums to display your best catches from all over the spiral.
And if you're planning on traipsing all over that there spiral, give your feet a rest with a mount. It'll really speed up your exploring.
You should talk to old Zeke whenever you see him. And I swear I see him everywhere. You get training points for helping him.
He's the one that gives you your quests like find the Smiths, find the Beatles, find the stray cats, which I have already done a Find the Smiths video, and you can find it below.
And this is Eloise. She can stitch your gear so you can upgrade it, but keep your style the same. Now let's move on.
Now, she's going to Gollum Court. We are going to continue on to talk to Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town.
Beware. Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help. Thank goodness. We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is safe. Now what? Oh, it's a pet. You're kind of like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling. But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet, work together, and find out what's happening in that tower.
Whether or not you wanted a pet, you're about to get one, folks.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches, you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
No, I lost! I can't believe You, other wizard! Hurry! You have to...
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that. Gonna interfere with things don't concern me. Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, You'll see you will when it comes to pets. Sometimes.
I can't figure out exactly if he's supposed to sound like someone from Nolans.
If you have a pet
Maybe.
equipped, it can help you in battle.
I don't know. Something about the accent. Or the accent they're trying for, anyway. Large Luke is my pet down here. Oh, I forgot. Okay, good. So, you see how I just went from one glowing orb to two? Those are your pips. And in the corner of each spell, it shows you how many pips it takes to cast a spell. Now, for you, oh, I didn't equip my treasure card. I will show you how to equip the treasure card after this battle, and we'll use it in Cyclops Lane.
Well, I know when I'm warped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself. You can't get through those bars, no how.
What? That's terrible! We have to get into that kennel. But how? Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and I guess I need more practice. You were great.
Well, thanks, Penny.
I don't suppose you have any shrinking spells to help us slip
I
through those
sure
bars?
don't.
Oh! What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
I guess I could try.
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
Let's go. Look at how he pops. Let's go, Large Luke. He's like so excited. I have task, I have task. Little tail flopping around. I do know in Triton Avenue and Cyclops Lane there are side quests that use your pet.
Now that your pet has
Those are the
retrieved
only two I can think
you
of right now.
unlock and enter the next room.
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets! Ah, these cells have combination locks and only old Judd would know the code. I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct combo, but I don't speak pet. Do you? I'm seriously asking.
Not particularly.
Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Forget it. This is ridiculous. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Have a chit chat with your friends there, Large Luke.
Yep, I saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
And look at that, if she would have tried one more number, we wouldn't have had to talk to Luke. Or have Luke talk to them. Come on. You're welcome, Captain Pet. Hiya, kitty.
Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion in one piece. Check it out sometime to learn all about pet training. After they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my enrollment. Come find me when you get a chance. For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
Let's go back and talk to Sergeant Muldoon. Now, I may or may not do a video on the Pet Pavilion. I don't spend a whole lot of time in there, so I'm not as well versed as some people that might hang out in the pavilion, but you can always go and ask anybody for any type of help. But that's where you'll train your pet, possibly hatch new pets with somebody. There's a couple things to do in there, and I might make a video on it. I'm not sure yet.
You saved the pets and a young student. Not bad. But our work is just beginning, and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, your pet has gained enough experience, XP, from this quest to level up. As pets level up, they can learn new talents. With this talent, you can command your pet to attack. Select your pet's power card before you choose your wizard's action for the turn. This talent costs a bit of your pet's happiness each time you use it. You can increase your pet's happiness by feeding it pet snacks.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
We are going to start in Cyclops Lane. Oh, he got Storm Assistant. How cute. And this is for something that you can do at the pavilion, kind of like a derby race with pets. I've never done it, so I couldn't really tell you how that works. But we're going to do a good day to
There's a
Cyclops.
part of the city we contracted out to the Cyclops Legion, appropriately called Cyclops Lane. But their leader, General Achilles, proclaimed an edict outlawing all things with more eyes than he. And for... It's strange.
Oops.
Achilles always
Sorry.
seemed an honorable fella, without insecurities about his ocular limitations. No idea what could have changed his mind.
Probably because you call it ocular limitations.
Professor Cyrus Drake took this personally, as he and Achilles go back a ways, and sent his student to investigate. Let's see, I wrote his name down. Ah, yes. Nolan... Wait. Stormgate? That can't be right. Anyway, find a kid on Cyclops Lane and...
Storm,
well,
yes, I get it. Alright, now we're going to cancel and keep those up for later. And I'm going to head on into Cyclops Lane. So if you'd like to check out the next video below on the walkthrough, main quest walkthrough for Cyclops Lane. Happy hunting!